Hello everybody, I have returned with a loud flapping pigeon in the background. I'd like to apologise for the amount of time that I've not been around. With coronavirus going on and everything else in the world, it's been a very trying time, and I have been working throughout the entirety of the pandemic. And because of this, I've just not had the will and the whim to go ahead and make content regularly. As you've noticed, I've been on a 2-month break. In this time period, though, I got very heavily into VR and have actually started another channel called VR Bird, where I post VR chat-related content. But that seems a bit silly to have 2 separate accounts, so I'm probably just going to merge those 2 accounts together and post both my VR chat content and the toy reviews here. I mean, this is where most of my subscribers come from. And to be fair, my subscriber count has gone up about 100 in the last 2 months when I started playing VR chat. So obviously there's some coalition that it appears the new people joining me are from VR chat. So hello to all the new subscribers. It's very nice to see you here, and I'm going to cater to you, but I also want to cater to my previous audience, which likes this kind of thing. So, long and short, I apologise for taking so long to get back. I will be trying to get regular content going again every Wednesday, although I think this one's going up on a Thursday. And it will be a mix of toy chat and VR, toy stuff, and VR chat. So without further ado, as it's nearly 2 minutes in, we're going to start with the good old standard that we all love, which is a bag of toys. Yes, you can see a few there, but I'm going to take them away before you can see them. Yes, this is a bag of toys I brought a little while ago, and they've been sitting around, and I've got a couple of these, so there'll be a few of these videos at least stocked up. So let's start out with the basics. What the bally heck is this? What the bally heck is this? This is a Jeepster 47 MO, according to that. This is awful. This is Maisto? What? What? I thought this was a cheap Chinese knockoff. I hate this. Officer Mustache hates this. This is... Hate you. I don't like this much either. Now, this is obviously a Matchbox. It will be Matchbox from the 80s. Sand Digger, I think it says there. Although that D looks like something else. Right, we're not looking at that anymore. And it's the same sort of idea with big wheels and eccentric frame. Yeah, Sand Digger, it says it right there. I don't like this very much. I never liked the Matchboxes with the large wheels, to be fair. Not my cup of tea, but I understand that children like these things. I probably would have liked this as a kid because it's got wheels and it goes over the dirt. And when the police mustache comes to arrest it, it's just like, na 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 na, and then it dies. But apparently the corgi wants to pick it up. Delightful. This is a very weird bag. There's not much in here that I actually like by the looks of it. What about this? What about a little mini, number 333? It's a mini. It appears to be rusty. That does appear to be rust, and that's very worn. Yeah, that's rust. This has been in water at some point. A Morris Mini K12, which you can't see from here, but I can because, oh my boy, that's shiny. 2014, made in Malaysia. Now, if it didn't have these horrible wheels, I'd actually quite like that, because I do like little minis. I mean, if we compare it to the Jeepster, even with the nasty wheels, it's still nicer. It's got an interior as well. It's got a steering wheel, and it appears to have some detail on the dashboard, or maybe it hasn't, but it does have seats, which is great, because I hope they have seatbelts, because the driver's now dead. Officer Mustache is very, very impressed. We've seen a lot of these, or I've seen a lot of these. They're your very standard Chinese. These are Chinese knockoffs. Not based on any real car, probably is. Made in China. You can see both the axles are buggered. Ooh, that one. J.K. Rowling is a turf. La-di-da-da-da, no one likes her. La-da-da-da, politics in my video. It's a bit weird that this is screwed in rather than, the standard sort of weld and rivets, but, we'll take that so we can take it apart. Look at the axles. Yes, look at those axles. Those axles are amazing. Give them a lick. They taste just like raisins. That's an old reference. There's the interior. We can have a good look at that. It's got a gear stick, to be fair. The seats are fairly nicely moulded, to be fair, for a toy made in China. Here's the the glass of the car. It's E5, so this is obviously a Mazda E5 death machine, and the steering wheel. And the dashboard's actually, there's quite a lot of detail on that dashboard, you know. I couldn't fault that, and the steering wheel isn't straight. That's actually quite a nice dashboard. These cheap-esque sort of toys wouldn't be so bad if the axles and the undercarriage design wasn't bad. If they were better, these toys would be worth having. That's nice. I like that. I wonder if I can... It appears I cannot dent it, but can I bend it? Yes, you can bend it because I'm a big, strong man, and these are designed for puny little children. I don't know what this is designed for, but it's a puny little child. This is obviously very similar in the vein to something we've looked at before, which I know is in this bag. I'm going to grab it quickly. It's a Scorpion car. It goes along with the Dragon car that we did before. Why did I buy this bag? I don't like this. I don't like anything in here. This is awful. Actually, no, that's a lie. I do like some of the things in here. 2010 Malaysia. Terrible. Nah, I don't like that. Those eyes in particular are really creepy. I don't know if we're going to be filling up. Oh, Dragon Car, you can. You're not in this video. Wee. No, I said wee. That's better. I don't think we're going to fill up these lorries at the rate we're going at. We're about halfway through, and I don't like any of these things really. It's another one of these ones from China. Yes. I wonder if the dashboard and the seats are the same. I bet they are. I don't know if I can be bothered to take this one apart. This rear axle's buggered. Although I've sort of fixed it, you know, you could play with it. Oh no, they've had a horrible collision, and now the windscreen is broken, and the passenger is dead, and now the driver is alive because the windscreen won't break anymore. Oh no, how terrible. This isn't a car. No, this is one of those helicopter things. A very poorly designed one, because every time the road comes over, it clips the top there. No, you wouldn't get off the ground with that, and you'd be like, boom, and then everybody would die. I'm going to gander, I guess this is Matchbox. It's very bent at the front. I've just seen the Matchbox logo. Very bent. Can you bend that out? I don't like that. Yeah, this is your 2000-esque Matchbox. Early 2000 when they had that logo going. The rescue helicopter. So it says on the bottom this is the rescue helicopter. On the side it says this is the Shuttle Executive Transport Service. So is this a rescue holiday? Helicopter holiday? Rescue holiday? This is a rescue holiday. Is this a rescue holiday, or is this a executive transport holiday? Who cares? If it's an executive transport holiday, then I'm pleased it's designed like this, because obviously somebody wants all the rich to burn and die very painfully. And sometimes I think that would just be for the better. Now, I've only got 3 cars left, and I saved the last 2 for last. The best 2 for last. What the hell is this? What is this? Was there supposed to be like a figure? It's got holes in the bottom. Was there supposed to be a figure that went with this? Malaysia, the pedal driver. 2014. Is this meant to be a pedal car? This is a pedal car. This is meant to be a little kid's pedal car. If I wanted a little kid's pedal car, I'd buy a bloody little kid's pedal car. I wouldn't expect to find it in a Matchbox. Imagine little Timmy in the morning. Oh, Mummy and Daddy, I hope you brought me a pedal car. I want to drive around the neighborhood and go beep, beep. And their parents are like, yes, Timmy, we have brought you one. Here you go. And they give him this. What's little Timmy going to do? Little Timmy's going to turn into a psychopathic murderer. Or a boy raisin when he gets a real car and all the disappointment in life builds up on him and he kills somebody because his parents brought him this. Don't buy this. No. No. I can even hear Vardy screeching from upstairs. Right, 2 cars left. Now for the good stuff. We've had these. We've had one of these before, I'm sure. It's it's a Matchbox Ferrari. It's actually quite nice. There's a bit of paint nicking on it, as there normally is with these old models, but the transfer is very nice. The windscreen's scratched up. This is the kind of thing you'd take for a restoration job if you wanted to do. Ferrari Testarossa. Yeah, we've had these before. I know we definitely had one of these because it's real wheels didn't spin. So to have a nicer Ferrari is always a good thing. Yes. Off to the good place with you. So we like that one. We certainly do. And the last one, we haven't had one of these. I think this is a BMW of some kind. Except it's not. It's a Mercedes. And I suppose the fact that it says AMG on the side gives it away. A Mercedes AMG with opening doors. Always like that from Matchbox. This will be mid-80s, I'd assume. Let's have a look. A Mercedes 500 SICK. 1984, made in Maku. My head's over here now, and now it's over here. Scratching my toes whilst doing YouTube is very professional. I like this. It's a nice car. It's wheels on. I very much like these designs from the 80s. You know, this sort of time of Matchbox is one of my favourites. As you know, I quite like the completely blacked out ones as well. Very good. High approval rate of those two. And that's all of them. Come on then, you bastard. That's all of the cars that we have to look at on this catch-up video. But of course, we have to do transportation. Now, this lorry is actually doing something different. He is normally a transportation vehicle that transports cars. Normally the most brilliant car ends up on him. But in this case, he is the scrap yard car person, because the vehicles he's transporting are to be scrapped. Because they're crap. So they're going off to the scrap yard. Amazingly, that stayed on. Right, now for the A-Class transportation, we could feasibly get everything on the A-Class transportation, but on the top for certain is going to be Mr. AMG and Mr. Ferrari. And those two are going to have the top all to themselves, I've decided, except for... and Officer Mustachio is going to be on the bottom to supervise. There we go. He can go in there like that, except he doesn't want to. Mustachio. No, okay, Mustachio, you get to go on the top. Ferrari goes on the bottom. There you go. So the AMG, and there we go. So there's only 3 in there because all these cars are crap. So off they go. And now we have Corgi Shitty Transportation Incorporated. Shitty Corgi. And I suppose we'll put that on there because it's all right. And we'll put the Mini on there as well because the Mini's all right and it's not god-awful. And on the bottom, we will put the thing that wrote off the terrible Chinese car. And it fits perfectly. And off you go, leaving these abominations to their own devices. I mean, that's not too bad, but you wouldn't put that on a car transporter. You would have put that on the scrapping lorry. That's crap. That makes me angry. That's going in the bin. That's probably going in the bin. Yay. If you liked what you saw, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, tell me what you think. And yeah, I'm going to do my best to keep this channel going. And for all the new people that have joined and all the old people, hopefully things will return to some sense of normality. Now here's the most fun you can have with the axles of the dead car. Your finger's own roller skates.